We had family friend who was very wealthy. They owned around 20 cars. Despite their wealth, they were kind and down to earth, which is why they had friends like us. However, when we hang out with them, it feels uncomfortable. People treat them differently, assuming we were equal rich just because we were with them. This made me realize how challenging it must be for them to find real friends. Others would take advantage of their money, which was disheartening. Later, when I got a decent job and established some side businesses, people started treating me differently. Many approached me only to discuss material things, which left me feeling lonely. That time, I intentionally simplified my life and dressed more modestly. Surprisingly, I found some true friends after that. Minimalism has always been go-to my philosophy on consumerism. Save your money, spend your money carefully, and live a simple life. That red race of luxury and unaffordable goods is just inherently unsustainable and waste of time and effort. I would not think of it as trying to look poor but not getting catch up with comparisons. Paying extra for popular name brands doesn't make sense to me, but it is good to consider buying things that are moderately priced and good quality. If you know you will use it longer, it could be a better choice than something cheap that will wear out quickly. To get catch up in the race, to show off what you have. But what if I told you that looking poor, living modesty could actually be one of the most intelligent strategies to build lasting wealth? Let's explore why the paradox is not only logical but could change the way you think about money. In this video, you will know the trap of social validation, the cost of looking rich, the importance of looking poor, and some applicable solution to betterment your financial condition. The cost of showing wealth is far higher than most people realize. When you start flaunting your wealth through visible purchases, either it is a luxury car or design clothes or expensive gadget, you are not just spending money on the item themselves. You are also incurring hidden costs that can add up over time. The opportunity cost of spending on status symbols is the money that could have been invested in appreciating assets like stock, real estate, or businesses. Will the car depreciate the moment you drive it? An investment in a stock market grows and compounds, providing a far more sustainable return over time. Flaunting wealth also invites unnecessary attention, both positive and negative. People begin to expect you to continue showing up with more, and this can lead a cycle of consumption, where the need to impress others outweighs your financial priorities. One of the most insidious traps of modern society is the need for social validation. We are constantly bombarded with messages that equate wealth with success. But in reality, this obsession with external approval leads many down a dangerous path. Humans have an inherent desire to fit in and be accepted by their peers. This desire often drives them to spend beyond their means in order to project an image of success. The only way to have a friend is to be own. The best relationships are not built on wealth, but on shared values, trust, and authenticity. But choosing not to seek validation through material possessions, you free yourself from the pressure to conform. You stop caring about what others think and focus on what truly important, as like long-term wealth, personal happiness, and meaningful connections. This choice to look poor also means you avoid financial dangers of peer pressure. When you stop comparing your lifestyle to others, you can make sound financial decisions based on unique goals rather than following the trend. When you choose not to display your wealth outwardly, you position yourself to avoid a number of financial traps. Looking poor doesn't mean you are poor. It simply means that you are avoiding the superficial markers of wealth that can drain your resources. By not engaging in visible wealth display, you avoid social pressure to maintain an expensive lifestyle. This allows you to keep your expenses low, making it easier to save, invest, and achieve long-term financial goals. The more you spend to express others, the less you have to secure your future. When you are not preoccupied with keeping up with the latest trend or luxury purchases, you are able to prioritize financial freedom. Looking modest allows you to redirect your money into investment that grow over time. Every dollar saved from luxury spending can be invested in stock, real estate, or other wealth-building ventures. Pop culture associates wealth with spending, the flashy cars, designer bags, and extravagant parties. But in reality, true wealth is about the assets you accumulate and the financial independence you build, not what you wear or drive. Living modesty not only helps your bank account, but it can also provide a psychological advantage. People who live humbly often avoid the stress of maintaining appearance, which can be overwhelming in a society where everyone's posting the perfect image online. When you choose to look poor, you free yourself from the emotional weight of constantly measuring up to others. You are not playing the comparison game, which is a constant source of anxiety in modern society. Instead, you can focus on the things that truly matter, like personal growth, financial security, and building a legacy. People who constantly strive to show off their wealth often find themselves in a cycle of consumption where the external validation they receive never seems to satisfy. The more you try to satisfy external expectations, the less control you have over your own happiness. By looking poor, you avoid the cycle. You focus on things that matter to you, not to opinion of others. Individuals who do not showcase wealth attract a different kind of respect. That respect based on character, not on status. This can lead to stronger and more genuine relationships, both personally and professionally. When you look poor, you are embracing frugality. It is a financial principle that many of the world's wealthiest individuals live by. Frugality is not about deprivation, it is about making choices that serve your long-term goal rather than immediate gratifications. Every dollar you do not spend on luxury, it is a dollar you can use to build wealth. Instead of purchasing an expensive car that loses value every day, you could invest that money in a stock or real estate, both of which have the potential to appreciate. Frugalities allow you to be strategic with your money and build lasting wealth over time. This approach aligns with the principle of delaying gratifications. Rather than spending your money now on things that lose value, you choose to invest it in assets that will grow and yielding significant return in the future. Over time, thus compounded investment creates financial stability and security. The true wealth is about asset accumulation, not consumption. By avoiding unnecessary spending, you can accumulate assets that appreciate and provide income streams, such as rental properties, stocks, or businesses. Modern life has flashing toilets, electric lights, cooling and heating technology, food from all over the world, modern medicine and healthcare, expensive cell phone, car, video games. Your standard of living are much higher than the most powerful people who lived only 2 centuries ago. Keep in mind and forget the superfluous things that would only barely impress your family, friends, and nearby. Looking poor is not about denying yourself the things you want. It is about choosing what matters. It is about looking beyond the superfluous, recognizing that true wealth comes not from what you own, but from what you build. By living modesty, avoiding the cycle of consumerism, and focus on long-term investment, you set yourself up for financial independence and personal fulfillment. So ask yourself, what is more important, looking rich or being rich? The decision is yours. True success is not about what you show, it's about what you grow.